I'm Gabe McGill and I'll be teaching Lesson 6-9. Lesson 6-9 is about complex numbers. Complex numbers are the union of a real and imaginary number in the form a plus bi, where I equals the square root of -1. Now, you might be asking, what are real and imaginary numbers? Well, I'll explain that. Imaginary numbers are based around I squared equals -1, and I equals the square root of -1. An example of a pure imaginary number is 9i. Now for real numbers. Real numbers are normal values. They can be negative, positive, whole, fractions, decimals, anything that isn't imaginary. An example of this is 1, 2, 3, fractions, decimals, whatever. So in conclusion, complex numbers are a union of real and imaginary numbers. For example, 2 plus 3i. Complex numbers can also be multiplication, division, and more. For example, 23 times 89i. Now to solve some problems. All numbers are complex numbers, even if they don't look like it. Okay, let's determine which part of each of these complex numbers are real and imaginary. 2i plus 1. In 2i plus 1, we know that 2i is imaginary because of the I. We also know that 1 is real because 1 is a real number. In 13, we know that 13 is real because there is no I, but we just learned that all numbers are complex numbers, so where's the I? At this point, you have to realize that there is also an imaginary, or not shown, 0i added on. The same is true for 23i. 23i is imaginary, but there's also a 0 added on. In 2 plus 19i, it's simple. 2 is real, and 19i is imaginary. The easiest way to remember this lesson is a plus bi, where I equals the square root of -1.